Top plays. Ready for some 2K TV? Well, we've got some exciting stuff for you this week.
That's right. This week we are talking about the best of the best, the NBA 2K League. And guess what? Season 3 recently wrapped up, and we have crowned a new champion.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram and it's the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Oh,
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Morant outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Brooks against Holiday. Left side Favors. That one good for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. Taken away by Holiday. And Ball slams it in.
A smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Taken away by Holiday. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Not going to go that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Holiday against Brooks. And Holiday, here we go. Valanciunas grabs the board. Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Winslow kicks to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Now here's Favors. And Holiday, here we go. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Holiday. Favors in the post. Valanciunas is there. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Holiday, no one around him. Off target from outside.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Favors finds Holiday. And it's off from 3-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And a bruising fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Jackson down low, defended by Jones. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Memphis. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Anderson with the ball. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
Jones dishes to Clark. Good on the shot.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And here's Jackson. The dish to Hayes. And it's blocked. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Melton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the power forward. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. New Orleans shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That one misses for Okafor. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
Three terrific kids. You're right.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Passes it to Melly. Now Jackson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Here's the pass to Clark. Here's Melton. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. From down in the low post, it goes. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Anderson kicks to Jones. Let's go. Reddick with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Clark, that's good.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Gutteridge, the pass to Jones. To the middle. Here's Gutteridge. Back to Clark. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Clark's got 8 points. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of the game.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Outside for Reddick. Here's the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, JJ's release is just so quick, even from 3.
Jones finds Anderson, looking for Clark, and he gets it there. And he overshot that one, missing. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And that one is good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside, Reddick. From deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jones. High post try. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Hart. Reddick with the 3. And so it's New Orleans. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, mentioned by some as a future MVP candidate. Penny, what will Zion... And that does it for our half...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pelicans leading by 7. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
To the left side wing. Here's Valanciunas. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, Winslow plus power equals slam.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Second chance shot. Pass to Holiday. The drive-by ball. Morant with the steal. And the dunk by Winslow.
Some tenacity on the attack there by Justice Winslow. A monster finish.
inside Holiday. A shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's Morant in the corner. Jacks up a three. Tips it and staying with the play. Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Holiday. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
That's confident shooting there from Drew Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Now Ingram, 6 to shoot. Shoots over Winslow, and it's Ingram missing. Winslow with it, now guarded by Ingram. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Over Williamson. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Jackson.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And it's Williamson missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Williamson against Jackson. Back to Winslow. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Great D that time from Favors.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The feed now to Ingram. Kicks it out to Williamson. Offensive rebound.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's Favors. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Grizzlies on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Valanciunas dishes to Winslow. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Ball. Feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. Ball against Morant. Ball, the pass to Favors. Hands the 12-footer. 8 points for Derek Favors.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
The pass to Valanciunas. Holiday against Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. To the paint. With his first shot attempt. Bank shot. No good.
And he looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Pelicans lead by 1. And after a quick break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Williamson out there with Hayes. And it's Hart in at the 3. Morant against Holiday. And it's Morant missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That one goes in, and the Pelicans lead by 3.
It's just so agile is Zion out there, and those kind of plays, gutting through the defense and just finding lanes to rip through.
Here's Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Holiday. Hayes trying to break through. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Morant outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Memphis. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Morant with the steal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Lonzo Ball comes in for Drew Holiday. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim. Put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Morant against Ball. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. Ball against Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Valanciunas finds Anderson. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
And the wide open shot from Redick. No good on the three. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound. Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points. They get the rebound. Can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Redick against Morant. Redick passes to Hayes. Oh!
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Valanciunas in the high post. Over Hayes. No good from Valanciunas. New Orleans in the lead. Redick with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Hayes the pass to Redick. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 4 to shoot. And Hayes kicks to Ingram. That 3 off the mark. And for Memphis, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. It drops. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Redick dishes to Ingram. There's Ball with the three. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies with it. Redick finds Hayes. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Ball in the corner. New Orleans moving it around. Count it!
Redick with no hesitation. JJ stands for just jumpers.
Morant with a wide open look. Misses the three. Valanciunas passes to Clark. Now here's Morant for three. Can't knock in the three. This one for three. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. This win, such a tremendous...
to the 2020 2K League champions, Wizards District Gaming. Man, that's so exciting, and I know they fought through a tough and challenging season, even beating an undefeated team along the way.
We caught up with a couple of the members from Wizards District Gaming to talk about their journey to the title.
This is an aerial view of our location today. We are
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
To the left wing, back to Ingram. Over Barnes. Ingram finds Favors. Out to Ingram. Goes up on the high post. Rebound by the Kings.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
So it's the Pelicans now. Sacramento making their last shot. Favors passes to Holiday. Makes it off the glass.
Talk about scoring the basketball. Legit player. Holiday got paid because he can play.
Fox against Ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Barnes against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. The shot misses. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Right side, Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Fox with the steal. Bogdanovich with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Barnes kicks to Bielitsa. And there's the pass to Fox. Bogdanovich wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Out to Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Favors. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Fox. After Drew Holiday score, and finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. New Orleans also making some changes. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Giles, that's good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Pass to Bielitsa. Offensive rebound. Back to Hield. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Holiday against Hield. Passes it to Melly. Launches a three. The rebound by Giles. Kings have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox passes to Bielitsa. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And there's Williamson on the assist from Redick. Williamson's got 6.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Hield the pass to Fox. And stolen by Redick. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New Orleans on top. They lead by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Hield. Back to Parker. Okafor with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. Redick's got the ball outside Jackson. Back to Redick. It's stolen by Hield. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. The Kings trail by 3. Down low. Stolen. It's tipped. Joseph with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
And the long arm and explosiveness of Bazemore make him a factor above the rim.
Jackson against Joseph. Okafor kicks to Jackson. Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. Jackson misses. And the turnover again by Sacramento. Sacramento making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Favors comes in for Okafor. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Back to Ball. Stolen by Joseph. Hield kicks it to Bazemore. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Hield left side. The pass to Bazemore. Fires the 3. Ball with the rebound. New Orleans in the lead. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Now here's Bazemore. Out to the right wing. Parker passes to Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ball. And too long on the shot. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Hart. Ingram deciding where to go with it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Hield. Over Hart. Hield can't hit. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Joseph. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Out to Parker. Passes it to Hield. Misses off the left iron. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Ball, the pass to Hayes. Ball against Joseph. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Joseph. Parker passes to Bagley. Good work there as it goes. Bagley's got his second basket.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Joseph laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 3-point New Orleans lead.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Hart kicks to Ball. Parker with the steal. Hart the pass to Favors. Here's Hart, covered by Hield. Here's Hart, over to the wing. Ball with it. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors will never turn down a chance to dunk it. A powerful presence who really intimidates defenders with his athleticism.
Bazemore on the wing. Three-pointer Hield. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. And that's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Nobody near Barnes. And Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Here's New Orleans. It's a one-point game. Holiday the pass to Ball. He dishes it to Favors. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Sacramento moving it around. Left side, Fox.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The lead is 2. Holiday up top is covered by Bogdanovich. Holiday attacking. Williamson left side. Pass to Redick. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's John. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Barnes.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The pass to Melly. Now Holiday. Here's Williamson. Banked in off the glass. Williamson's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Giles kicks to Bogdanovich. Tries again. Outside, Fox. Barnes outside. Second shot opportunity. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Jackson dishes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
The grown man play of Zion. Love watching him convert through aggressive defense.
And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Josh Hart comes in for Frank Jackson. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Holiday kicks to Redick. Back to Holiday. From deep three-point range. Here's Williamson, and it's in there. Williamson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. That's at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Barnes, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Ingram passes to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Ball against Fox. There's the dish to Bagley. Puts the move on and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. And so Bagley nails them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Favors, that's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Hart to pass the ball. From past the arc. Kept alive. Out to Ingram. Over Barnes. And it's Ingram missing. The Kings trail by 5. Here's Hield. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Ball against Fox. Ball, the pass to Favors.
When Favors has...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
And that one drops for him. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Holiday with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Holiday against Barnes. And Holiday kicks the ball. To the inside. Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
With the game tightening up, Favors with the confidence to attack. Big bucket.
Fox passes to Barnes. Back to Fox. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .131 left in the fourth quarter. Ingram up top, covered by Barnes. Bagley with the block. And here we go. Kings running again. Bagley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And just easy to see why people are so high on Bagley. His ability to deliver there in the clutch is impressive.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're in front by 1. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Here's Reddick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's what great shooters can do. J.J. Redick using the threat of the shot to work themselves to the free throw line.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
And he gets the bucket.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Ingram attacking. It's Williamson, top of the key. Now the feed to Favors. Outside for Reddick. Ingram dishes to Favors.
The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich finds Barnes. They get it back. Here's Bagley. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Outstanding read by Ball. Sizes up the situation and hits the biggest shot of the night.
It's good!
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Pass to Bielitsa. Outside, Fox. Can they tie? Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory.
Wizards are going to win the championship. They do it in 4 games.
Today we have some very special guests on 2K TV. They are the current NBA 2K League Season 3 champions, Wizards District Gaming. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
All right, so let's get started.
And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelican.
Hey, Kevin.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Now here's Murray. Lets the 3 fly. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Now here's DeRozan. Shoots over Ingram. That one off the back iron and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's Ingram on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Ingram really graceful with the catch and shoot jumper. His lightning quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
On the wing, DeRozan. Lyles passes to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Murray. And again, unable to change momentum here.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Holiday looking over the floor. Outside, Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Murray, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Outside ball. The dish to Favors. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
So it's the Spurs now. And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Searching for their first points of the game.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Here's Holiday after the basket by San Antonio. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Favors kicks to Holiday. Oh, that's offensive interference. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
DeRozan finds Gay. Back to DeRozan. Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
There's the pass to White. Gay outside. From deep. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Redick from deep three-point land. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Mills. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mills has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs. Outside for Redick. For three. San Antonio with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Jackson passes to Hart. And Pirtle pulls it down. And the Spurs pushing it up now. DeRozan leading the charge. Gay, that's good.
Well, a nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up by 4. Live from the AT&T. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Bellinelli. Pirtle is out there with Mills. And it's Walker in at the two-guard spot. Ball stolen. Outside, Redick. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl, and Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. Okafor. Ingram outside. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Another miss by Williamson. Spurs trail by 6. Gay kicks to Murray. Bellinelli passes to Walker. No good with the triple. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Pelicans leading by 6. Inside, Williamson, the pass to Hart. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the Pelicans get it back. Ball from long range. A rebound by the Spurs. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Ball dishes to Okafor. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shoots it. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Okafor. Clock at 6. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Spurs working the ball around now from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingram passes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. To the paint. Okafor kicks the ball. The feed to Okafor. The shot, no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Walker dishes to Gay. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Williamson and the call on the shot that sends him. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this game.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on White.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Takes a 3, and it's White missing. Pelicans leading by 3. Holiday attacking. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Outside, White. On the wing to Rosen. Pass to Forbes. Now, here's Lyons. Trying his luck from deep. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Williamson.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And he recovers it. Out to White, taken away by Holiday. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Redick passes to Williamson to the middle. Here's Favors, and Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Well, for the Pelicans, Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
Ernie, this is what the fans came to see. Zion on the attack. Few players in the league are as entertaining to watch.
And that should do it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Favors finds Holiday. He goes up again. But he stays with it. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by Lyle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Favors. New Orleans moving it around. Ingram wide open. Good on the triple. Ingram's got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans.
And, you know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up, or he's going to bury it every time.
Out to the right wing. And it's Murray with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And, Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Pelicans leading by 11. Ingram outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Melly. Ingram against Murray. 5 on the clock. Ingram dishes to Favors. And stolen by Murray. And the Spurs pushing it up now. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Outside Holiday. Beyond the arc. No good that time. As the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's DeRozan. Can't connect from short range. New Orleans gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Holiday. To the wing on the left. Puts it up from 15. Offensive rebound. Favors passes to Melly. Back to Jackson. Shoots over DeRozan. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touch it last. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jackson.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Holiday against Walker. From downtown, Okafor kicks to Hayes. Outside Holiday. Takes the 3. And it's White with the rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Back to Walker from deep three-point range. That one misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. White with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lets it go with the 3. No good on that one. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Holiday, the pass to Hayes. Back to Holiday. The shot. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Forbes checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. White dishes to Forbes. Rudy Gay on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Williamson. From deep. Missed. And so it's New Orleans. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Rudy Gay, Jakob Poeltl up there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's White, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Yeah, you know, with his speed, White puts a lot of pressure on the defense when he drives, and that time they couldn't shut him down without fouling him. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Williamson looking it over. Outside, Ball. He dishes it to Hayes. Ball kicks to Williamson. Ball, the pass to Hayes. And stolen by Aldridge. Over to the left wing. Forbes dishes to Gay. Spurs passing it around. To the left side wing. Off target from three-point range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Williamson kicks to Redick. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
And the pass to Gay. Takes the 3. Redick with the rebound. Redick's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paul with a wide open look. They get it again. Williamson. Pass to Hart. Here's Williamson. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. And the Pelicans lead by 12. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Gay. Outside for Redick. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Hayes has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ball from long range. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
So skilled at slashing towards the hoop. When Gay goes strong, he's hard to contain.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Trey Lyles checked in for Jakob Poeltl. DeRozan comes in for Bryn Forbes. And Murray subbed in for Derek White. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. For 3, Ingram. San Antonio with the rebound. Gay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray the pass to Aldridge. And here's DeRozan. Here's Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Gay.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Ingram outside. Feeds to Favors. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
White, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Passes it to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for New Orleans.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Zion Williamson.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Favors passes to Ingram. They grab their own miss. The second chance effort. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
one of those seasons, the roller coaster ride, like you said. We all got there expecting, to be able to go to New York and take the rookies there. There was, everybody in the first season, like me, Reese, and Ryan.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just... Hello, basketball fans. You've got it up.
Hey, Kevin.
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in its small forward.
Oh, I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Out to the wing. Williamson finds ball. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Favors.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them at a decent clip.
Now here's Ingram. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Holiday gets the bucket.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Stolen by Holiday. Brooks against Williamson. Favors passes to Holiday. Now here's Ingram. D right on him. Shot clock at 6. That shot no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Winslow, the pass to Morant. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game. And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Oh, yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. There's no question he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Now, here's Ball. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ingram outside. No good. Shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Taken away by Holiday. Favors inside. Valanciunas is there. Favors can't get it to go. One-on-one here. Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good. Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Outside, Ball. Passes to Favors. Back to Ball. Shoots the 3. He can't hit that time.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Jackson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Holiday trying to free himself up. Ingram dishes to Holiday. Favors finds Ball to stop the run, and Ball slams it in.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? gotta like watching ball go into the lane and finish.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Winslow with it. Morant left side. Outside for Jackson. Morant against Ball. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Holiday looking over the floor. Out to Ingram. Brooks against Holiday. Williamson outside. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brooks with no one around. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. Holiday dishes to Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
Brooks, left side. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So on the floor for Memphis. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. He says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. Guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And that one's good by Clark.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Melly passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Pass to Clark. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Redick for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Anderson. And foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Melton passes to Anderson. Here's Melton. Here's Gutteridge. Memphis moving it around. Here's Clark. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Melly. It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Hart. Back to Redick. The pass to Melly. Here's Okafor. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And here are the Pelicans now. Grizzlies making the shot. That's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Jones.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Morant kicks to Clark. Passes it to Gutterich. There's the dish to Morant. With 1 on the clock, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Williamson. It's stolen. And it's Memphis on the break. Gutterich, the pass to Anderson. That's tipped, and Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Here's Gutterich. And a miss there on the triple.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you've got to knock down.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Favors at the elbow. The wide open look here for Holiday. And then Favors with the dunk.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Anderson outside. Here's Gutterich. Here's Valanciunas. And so that brings the first half to a close. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everyone. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Up top, Morant. Out left to the wing. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got his second basket of the game. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Favors. Pass to Hayes. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And he's able to get it back. And there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got 12 in the game.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Jackson finds Winslow. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Ingram against Winslow. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Jay's and KD and Dr. J. Ingram floated to the
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. And stolen by Favors. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Holiday throws it down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Some changes for Memphis. Anderson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
To the right side. Hart the pass to Okafor. New Orleans moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. It's Redick on the wing. Back to Hart. Clock at 6. Outside, Redick. Drills it from outside. And now a 3-point Pelican lead.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Hart. Back to Williamson. Outside for Jackson. And the wide-open shot from Redick. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Melton. That shot off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside, Redick. Okafor kicks to Jackson. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Redick for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Jackson. Good D by Williamson. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Okafor. Outside, Redick. Williamson, the pass to Okafor. Back to Williamson. Now the pass to Reddick. Now here's Williamson. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Melton. The kick out to Anderson. Off with the layup. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pop. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got the power on that prudent.
Wow. Oh, this is the grit and grind Valanciunas gives you. I mean, someone that isn't going to give into the defense.
Pelicans leading by 3. Outside Holiday. And Reddick kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Nelly. Outside Reddick. Outside Holiday. The long distance 3 is buried.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Hayes. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Hayes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans. Valanciunas passes to Morant and finished off by Morant.
Okay, look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Ingram.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Goes back up, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of mid-air.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Outside Holiday. Feeds to Hayes. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Outside, Reddick. To the inside. Hayes, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Ingram. And here we go. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Reddick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Here's Clark. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Here's Morant. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And Holiday kicks to Hayes. The kick out to Holiday. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tipped away. Ingram with the steal. Here's Melly. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Uncovered. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Morant against Holiday. Hayes the pass to Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Ball against Morant. Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. Back to Ball. The feed to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
About 3 seconds between shot and game play. And the dunk by Williamson.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Inside, and Favors kicks the ball. Holiday inside the line, and he can extend the lead to double digits. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
COVID hit, and now we're confined to our apartments, practicing from our apartments, playing from our apartments. It was a lot of stress. A lot of people didn't get to see their families until the end of the season. And we just somehow bottled all that up and told each other that we can either remember this season or we can look back.
New Orleans. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. DA.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Ball. Holiday with the 3. The offensive rebound. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's Fox. Knocked loose. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Barnes. And that one is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And it's Ball in the corner. Ingram outside. Feeds it to Favors. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Sacramento now. 4-point game. Up top, Fox. And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. Over Ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Shoots a fader. Favors. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Good.
Well, hard to get Fox off of his center of gravity. So low, so quick, and phenomenal at scoring when he gets hit.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it two ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
And it's Williamson missing.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Kings also making a change. Heald's checked in for Bogdanovich. Ingram dishes to Favors. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Parker. Giants. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Hart. No good on the triple. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 4. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in, and Joseph drops them both. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mellie passes to Favors. Outside for Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Favors. Holmes with the steal. Outside, Joseph. Bazemore passes to Giles. And he hits it to tie the game up. Giles has got his second basket.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Favors. And Hayes subbed in for Nicolo Melli. Redick passes to Okafor. And the rejection by Holmes. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. That puts them in the lead. Giles has got 6. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Jackson with it. No points in the game yet for him. Holmes with the steal. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holmes.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Stolen by Joseph. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Well, the shot is going to set up opportunities for Buddy Hield to do things like that.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Joseph. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Kings.
That's the end of the quarter.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Pelican 5 right now. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Okafor. And it's Hart in at the 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Now here's Jackson. Following the missed shot by Rashawn Holmes. Outside, Redick. Six on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Can't hit that one. So the Kings will take it the other way. Barnes finds Hield. Shot on the wing. Okafor grabs the miss.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Kings leading now by 4. Oh, Holmes in position.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Hart the pass to Hayes. To the middle and stolen by Barnes. Holmes with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Hield can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Redick with the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hunt. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Then for the Kings, Bielitsa comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. It's Holmes, high post. Working on Favors. Again, the miss by the Kings. Pelicans trail by 6. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Barnes kicks to Holmes. Healed outside. 5 to shoot. Outside, Fox. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's nice mechanics there on the jump shot. Something we like to see on a nightly basis from De'Aaron Fox.
To the inside. Out to Ingram. Over Barnes. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Ingram.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ball against Fox. They kick out to Hield. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Parker comes in for Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. The Kings have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And he makes the first.
Marvin Bagley, the second overall pick in the 2018 draft. It's another step forward for him this year.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pelicans trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Holiday. Great D that time from Bagley.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The Kings have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Melly is checked in for the Pelicans.
Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Fox against Williamson. Bogdanovich inside. Up top, Fox. Covered by Williamson. A 3 from Bogdanovich. He can't get that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Jabari absorbing a lot of contact on that play, and then a nice soft touch on the difficult shot.
Outside Holiday. Over Bogdanovich. Misses the jumper. And so it's the Sacramento. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage. Thanks for joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Derek Favors really having a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bialis, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Ball. Rebound by the Kings. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Pelicans trail by 12. Favors dishes to Holiday. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Then for the Kings, Harry Giles comes in for Bialis, and Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
For the finish. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They kick out to Hield. To the wing on the left. Giles, the pass to Hield. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Hart. Back to Hayes. It's deflected. And the Kings pushing it up now. Lobbed up there for Barnes.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Pelicans trail by 12. Redick for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Kings haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ellie's checked in. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Jabari Parker comes in for Harry Giles. And Hayes kicks to Redick. And they get it. Sacramento grabs the miss. Holmes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
And stolen by Barnes. The Kings another fast break chance right here. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Hield's got 8 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And how about finally being able to put an end to that 16-0 run by Sacramento?
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either, right around 70%.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Hart. Then for the Kings, Bielitsa. He checks in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Barnes.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Williamson. Misses the shot. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got each one more. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Jackson, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Yeah, Len's not going to settle for anything else. A dunk on the inside goes up strong.
Kings shooting well, 50% from the floor. Pulls up, draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Giles checked in for Parker. The free throw off from Fox.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about, but speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get in.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Shot to stop the run. Got a piece of it. And another fast break for Sacramento. There's the lob to the hoop. And Bazemore kicks to Giles. Brewer the pass to Giles. Kings moving the ball around. It's deflected. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Count it. Good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
To the left wing. Teardrop shot. And Len gets it to go on the assist by Brewer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jackson dishes to Okafor. Jackson trying to break free. Off on the layup. Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Giles kicks to Joseph. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Bazemore. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Awesome throwdown by Bazemore there. He really does get up and jam that one home.
Down low, Alexander Walker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The Kings also with the sub. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Joseph. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
Bogdanovich at the line for 2.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hayes. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. Pass to Alexander Walker. Inside. And it's Okafor missing. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Kings.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Okafor gets the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Joseph. Here's Giles. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
No one near him. Rebound by Alexander Walker. And so here is New Orleans. Jackson misses. Knocked away. Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. And here is Brewer. The pass to Joseph. And Bogdanovich kicks to Joseph. Puts it up from 15. No good. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for...
My finger is on the button.
Push the button.
Time has come to galvanize.
What a sight, a sky-high perspective. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got DeRozan, Aldridge out there with Lyons. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Ball. The pass to Favors, and stolen by Murray. Wiles kicks to DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got the first points up on the board here for the Spurs.
You have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation. I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now here's Favors. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Aldridge. On the wing, DeRozan. Outside Aldridge. DeRozan passes to Lyles. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Back to Ball. And yes, it's good.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste a look that good.
The shot's good from Forbes.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. Tries it from 9. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Favors.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
Murray outside. From deep. Excellent D there from Ball. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Williamson kicks to Ball. Offline with his 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I love the throwdown there. Ingram doesn't mess around when he's cutting to the hoop.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Outside, Ball. Wiles against Ingram. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good on his first attempt of the game. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram passes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And it's DeRozan missing. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's to Williamson. To the paint. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the long-time NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Jackson kicks to Redick. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
This is the kind of showdown Redick favors, dueling from distance.
And here's Mills from the arc. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Outside, Bellinelli. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. San Antonio leading by 3. White the pass to Pirtle. And here's Mills for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Redick with the 3. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Spurs lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Okafor. And it's Melli in at the 4. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Out to the wing. Back to Hart. Gay comes over with a double team. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Melli missing. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. 3-point lead. Gay finds Pirtle. Walker taking his time here. And no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Right side, Redick. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pass to Bellinelli. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. 3-pointer. San Antonio again missing. Hart kicks to Okafor. Over Gay. That one wide left.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
That's a 2 from Bellinelli. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Excellent setup. Gay has worked on his court vision over the years. Pays off right there.
Outside, Redick. On the wing, Jackson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside, White. Gay finds Walker. Kicks it out to Gay. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Pirtle, the pass to Bellinelli. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Okafor's got his second bucket.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Jackson has the open look. Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And Walker kicks to Bellinelli. Wide open. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Over to the wing. Hart the pass to Jackson. Here's Redick. Out left to the wing. Tries it from 19. The rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside, Redick. From deep. It doesn't go for him.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Walker finds Pirtle. White, left side. Back to Gay. Spurs passing it around. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. Here's Pirtle. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Jackson looking around. Fires top of the key. Here's Okafor. And Redick kicks to Jackson. Here's Hart. No good from outside. It's a tie game in New Orleans. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sport, a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. They were at... And that'll do it for our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. DeRozan out there with Lyons. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Lyles kicks to Forbes. Knocks down the 3 ball. Forbes has got 5 points so far.
Shooting over 43% from distance during his college career. This is Forbes' specialty.
Ingram wide open. That shot off the mark. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Passes it to Forbes. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 1-point game. And Ball stays with it.
Pretty tall for his position. It's nice to see Ball use his height to create second chance opportunities.
Aldridge trying to break free. Murray, good. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Ball dishes to Favors. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Here's Murray. Aldridge trying to break free. Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Here's Williamson. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
For 3, Murray. No good there. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And here's Ingram from the arc. They get it back. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Over in the corner, Williamson. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Then for the Spurs, Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. Light comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. And DeRozan kicks to Mills. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Aldridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The little up fake by Aldridge, unfair given how hard already it is to challenge his shot. He'll go to the line.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Reddick comes in for Lonzo Ball.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern, only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
Holiday surveying the floor. From the top of the key. And Favors kicks to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. And the wide open shot from Reddick. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Favors got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans.
Clean up in the paint section. Favors timing that one perfectly.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside, Reddick. Takes a 3. Reddick can't get that one to fall. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Aldridge. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Holiday. From deep 3-point range. That one doesn't go. Here's Pirtle. It's been all about Derek Favors for New Orleans. Between his points and his rebound. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Holiday at the 1 and Reddick at the 2. Zion Williamson is out there with Hart, and it's Hayes in at center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And here's Mills for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Mills has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
The former second rounder, Patty Mills, first made it in this league because of the deep range.
Redick with the three, and the three ball is good.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second three of this half, third of the night.
Here's Walker. Sinks that one from the post.
What vision from Hurdle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Redick against Walker. Outside, Redick. From outside the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in this game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And here's Mills from the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Holiday with the three. Rebound San Antonio. Here's DeRozan, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
And there's the pass to Ball. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. That shot misses. And the Spurs going the other way now. Pass to DeRozan, the 9-foot shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Ball.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ball against Murray. Ball kicks to Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Williamson. It's deflected. Aldridge with it. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Forbes. Murray with it. He's covered by Ball. Murray dishes to DeRozan. There's the three. San Antonio again missing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The putback. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Murray. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 1.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
For 3, Ingram. A rebound by the Spurs. Murray outside. And Forbes has it in the corner. DeRozan passes to Murray. Back to DeRozan. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Forbes can't get it to go. New Orleans has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Dishes it to Forbes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
big-time basket.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Here's White. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with